Alright, here we have part 2 of this video. This is Kenneth Randall's Cobra 2000. Now, when he bought this, he purchased this with a JB 2000 to go with it. And this being a Super Duty, that's not a problem. But, you know, you guys are used to seeing this module that we make, which is usually what we put in a 2000. However, and I tell all you guys, when you buy them, you can't be running them at no 30-watt dead key. 25, 30-watt dead key ain't no good. Well, this gentleman told me the truth. He told me what happened. But I also know his situation because I sold him all his equipment. So what we did for him, and we've done it on a few of these already, is our new 2-pill high drive. Now, we used to run, we still do. This is still our primary Super Duty board for the Cobra 2000. But when we put this board in stuff like Galaxies or anything with dual finals, we started having issues with popping transistors. So we came up with this guy. Now this is a 2SC2879 high drive. If I've got one of these boards healthy and drive this board will do just crack a hair over 400 watts by itself. But we're not running it at that capacity, okay? We're running it as, and now he is legitimately using it as a driver. Normally our single pill will do 90 to 100 watts of PEP. Now this one's a little bit different, but here's the difference with this one. With it being a high drive, with it never being ran to its full capacity, it's never gonna fail. It's never gonna fail under a load situation, unless the tubes in the JB 2000 decide to break down. But right now, it's actually almost perfect. It works just like it did before. We go to the bird mirror, and we are on PEP, 100 watts. We've got 100, 250, and 500. Today we're going to use the 100 of the 250 scale and keep the peak switch on. Now, all of our Super Duty units come with the switch. You have to plug this in the back. After the conversion is done, it no longer is viable for the radio. It only runs the board. So, if he wants to run regular radio, around 100 watt scale, let's give it a little modulation with the mic gain first. Audio. This is one of the 11, 12 watt radios. But now, as soon as he reaches over here and turns this guy down, well, the 100's not quite cutting it, so let's go to the 250. Now, 250 scale on this is 250, 200, 150, 100. This radio's peaking about 145 watts, which is only about 40 watts hotter PEP than it was with the single module. However, don't matter where he runs his carrier now, except for, you know, how he wants to drive his amplifier. He can run this at a 25, 30 watt carrier now if he wants to, and go ahead and let it swing. It's never going to hurt it now. So this, if you are in a situation where you need a higher carrier, you know, a more special situation where you're driving other goods, when we set up, if we do a Super Duty conversion for you, you know, when we first start talking, this is the guy you're talking about, because this is the main usual, and all these were designed for was, you know, to kind of make this keep up with a Galaxy or a Ranger or something like that, and have a nice drive. Well, then you guys started using them as drivers, which is fine. That's cool. I don't care how you use them, just don't blow them up. Well, this gentleman blew it up, so that's the way love goes. So now he has, I don't even know what we're going to call it yet. We called it a commercial duty for a few days. I don't know what we're going to call it. But this one is done. It's in Kenneth Randall's unit, all tied down nice and neat. He still has his variable carrier control. And yes, with the amp on this thing, we'll still go all the way down. Let's see here. Let's go RMS, 100 watts. Let's lock the old microphone. Now the amp is on. Shut the mic gain down. His carrier right there is less than 2 watts. There's 2. There's 10. There's 20. There's almost 40. He's never going to hurt this board no matter where he wants to run his carrier. So that was the goal of setting up this board. Actually, the goal for this board was for the dual final radio, so it'll take the input level without going to that stupid MRF 454 or something like that. This type of circuit is a lot more common. Everybody with a pulse and a swinging penis does this exact same configuration. It's no big deal. It's just a little 350 high drive that's loafing. That's what we're doing. The only difference is we build ours with nice pieces. I mean, there ain't no 50 volt caps on this thing nowhere. They're all 500 plus, 500 kilovolt caps. That makes a difference in your audio quality. And if anybody wants to test me on that, get your wallet out, come on down here, and we'll take your money. It's like we always do. So here, Randall, you're done. We are going to send you a kit for this. I know I said I'd send you one, but you're done, buddy. And we took care of you. You told me the truth, and for that you get rewarded. And we gave him a good deal on his upgrade. So there it is. We're going to box it up and get it out of here. And he's going to drive the dog cheese out of that JB2000 now. So you guys be safe. Kenneth, thank you for your business. Welcome to the family once again. 7 threes, everybody.